Speaking of good news stuff, I want to bring up next, he's the man, he's the myth, he's the legend. You've already heard from him here. Drop a little meow in the chat for our guy, Meow. Confirmed as the Jupiter co-founder, unconfirmed as a literal cat.
Meow, meow.
What's going on, Meow? What can you tell us about Jup for Jup?
Proof of cat. Meow. POC, proof of cat. Guys, I'm really excited to share with you guys what we call Jup for Jup. So I've been talking about Jup for a while now, right? What is it? So Jup for Jup is basically our umbrella idea. We want to really get Jup in the hands of people who are involved in Jup. Either involved in using Jup, involved in voting for Jup, involved in participating in Jup, involved in contributing for Jup. Because ultimately, what will make Jup a really strong project is not having a lot of Jup cold storage. I think what will really make Jup a really strong project in the long run is if we really work really hard on like strategy. The keyword is like strategically getting Jup in the hands of people who really care about Jup, particularly early on. So that's actually the idea of Jup for Jup. I think it's funny because I think very, very early on in the whole, even after Breakpoint, right? We talked about it a fair bit. We talked about the idea of Jup being like a really important strategic asset that stands for DeFi 2.0, that stands for financial freedom for the world, that stands for the mass adoption of crypto. And the Jup for Jup idea came up really early. And the idea really started forming, right? That we really want to have a really good processor, right? And really good community-driven processors to, again, get Jup in the hands of people who love Jup the most. And then you can see that in action, for example, in the airdrop, right? Who was there in the whole crazy airdrop consultation phase? Who was there? You guys could see like how much crazy effort put into the airdrop process. And then, so that was actually a good case as well, right? May was like insane. May spent so much time, insane amount of effort going through every single ticket, right? Hey, quick shout out to May, man. May is amazing. And also, we also did the no cat life behind thing, right? So I think all that was actually a big part of the effort to get Jup into our earliest users, right? So that's the effort of that. And extension for that is the active staking reward. Because there are obviously X number of ways to do staking, right? And then obviously many people have done staking before and stuff, right? But I think what was missing for us was that it didn't really fit the Jup for Jup quality for me. So for us, the question is, what is a good balance of effort? And sometimes you don't really want someone like to do like a hunt and get a little bit. So you want to have a system about the effort corresponded with the voting. So I think a big part of Jup for Jup is around like how do we very strategically get Jup in the hands of people who vote for Jupiter, who use Jupiter, who contribute to Jupiter. And also the other big part about Jup for Jup is that, okay, this is crazy, okay? But talking about some stupid stuff, okay? It's really stupid, okay? So I believe that the universe is expansionary. So the universe is fundamentally expansionary. So basically the universe rewards growth. And Jupiter is part of the universe, right? And what's actually really important here is that we do not fall into the trap of being conservative because we are still extremely early in our Jupiter journey, right? And then we need to grow. And Jup is actually an incredibly powerful asset for us to grow. Obviously, and because it's a powerful asset, we won't waste it, right? I think we have been extremely clean and clear about how we use every single cent of Jup. I will actually personally push aggressively, but I hope strategically for ways to use Jup to grow the ecosystem. So that's what Jup for Jup means. Again, I'm going to repeat myself many times just so everyone gets it. Jup for Jup means that we get Jup in the hands of people who vote, people who use Jup, right? People who help Jup, people who contribute to Jup, and just as importantly, new users to come into Jup. Because the value of Jupiter as a project really manifests when we start growing. The moment we stop growing and stuff, the value is kept. But yeah, we're going to see, hopefully over the next 1 year, we're going to see many efforts there.
So this is what I love about crypto, folks. This is what decentralization looks like, rewarding those who contribute value to the network with ownership of the network in the form of Jup, giving out that Jup for Jup. As Meow said, it's a big Jup treasury, as they say. A ship is safe in harbor, but that is not what a ship is made for. And the same is true for Jup. It is here to help catalyze the community going forward.
We have an opportunity here, right? Jupiter is actually in an incredibly unique position today. We are the most used trading protocol. Solana is like the ecosystem is booming right now. We have probably the best community. We have a really unique chance to really bring forth the next, like really grow a very strong core and bring the next millions of users in, right? We are still very tiny today. And how do we use Jup as an asset to achieve that? That's my challenge for myself and for all of you guys.
It's just an important message. There's no chance that people listen to the call. You listen to Meow's vision. The ambition is real, folks, and we are going to get there.